I swear to God, guys, I swear these MAGA people, like I'm I'm literally on disability for learning disabilities and such. And these MAGA people make me feel intelligent. These people are so freaking stupid. Like not only did they vote against their interests, like they're many of the places, like we talked about this before. We talked about they're cutting Medicaid, they're cutting Medicare. Well, a lot of rural hospitals run on Medicaid and Medicare. That disappears. The funding disappears at any level, and those go away. Many times that's their main source, the whole town's main um, main company, the main company that has employees. God, they have melted my brain. It's gone. My brain has melted. Tariffs. Oh my God, these people. I think they're slowly learning that no, tariffs aren't paid by the other country. Tariffs are paid by us through the company that's importing the goods. Once they are imported, it's paid, it's sent down the line, the costs are sent on to you. The whole point of tariffs, well, at least to be used for, was keeping businesses within your country so that it's competitive with businesses outside your country. So if countries like China can charge way less for the work, we can put a tariff on it, and then the costs will weigh themselves out, and businesses will stay. Those businesses are already gone. The tariffs will raise the cost of goods. If those if manufacturing comes back to America, that will keep the price of those goods the same price because it costs more. That's the whole point of tariffs. Tariffs are to raise the cost of doing it outside their country so it's competitive with the costs of doing it within our country. Doing it within our country costs the same amount, which means the price will stay the same. The dumbest thing is that's not what he's doing it for. He's doing it because he thinks that's a an income stream for the government so they can shift tax burdens around. Well, even if he's doing it for the purpose of getting businesses back to the United States, they're not going to come because it takes years and years and years to set up a manufacturing within America again. The auto companies aren't just going to magically start making cars here again. Um, the aluminum industry, it, that doesn't, like, you have to set up mines, you have to set up distribution, you have to set up the foundries, everything in between. There has to be in the investments for all this. It takes forever, longer than the 40 years that he's going to be in office. So the companies that are doing this already are probably going, them tariffs are going to be gone in 4 years. Why would we invest all the money to bring it back to America when the tariffs are going to be gone in 4 years? So we're going to pay more for goods and services for what? Say, maybe this is to our for allies. Another thing, America's quality of life is because of our standing in the world. Our standing in the world gives us a good quality of life because we're able to borrow, because we have the world currency, the United States dollar, the petrodollar. Uh, they're putting tariffs on the countries that own our debt. They don't have to pay our debt. Nobody is forcing them to pay our debt or buy our debt. They could stop tomorrow if they don't like us anymore. And if they stop buying our debt, you don't have to worry about Trump shutting everything off in the government. We'll just not be able to afford it. Suddenly, we won't have the option of borrowing anymore. It makes you kind of wonder if he's doing this on purpose, where it's not like maybe he knows something, maybe they know something we don't. Maybe they know that all these tariffs and everything are going to basically destroy our image around the world, making it impossible for us to borrow anymore. And that would literally destroy our government. Our debt will be worthless. Nobody would want to invest it in anymore. It it's like they want to destroy the United States. And then they want to destroy Social Security. Social Security and other government agencies regularly run on the bare necessity, the bare minimum amount of employees. You cannot get any more efficient than they already are. You cut employees, you're overworking those employees, you become less and less efficient. These people are idiots. These people that there are cities and states. Look at Republican state. A large percentage of the people in this state are elderly, retired people on Social Security and Medicaid, Medicare. What do you think is going to happen to large cities that are literally depending? I mean, like, let's pretend we just have no hearts. We don't care about elderly people living in the streets. We can just pretend that. These cities depend on it as well. The employees in these cities depend on it as well. Large swaths of our economy depend on it as well. If you shut that off, that's like an injection of money into our system just disappearing. And government money in the economy is just as good as any other money in the economy. I I don't get it anymore. Can you guys explain? I'm done. I don't get these things. But I this stuff it's like they want to destroy our country. They want to destroy poor people. They want to destroy disabled people. It's it doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, well. On to the next one.